Morning hike in beautiful La Quinta, California. Starts off somewhat urban. I am actually working my way down to the Bear Creek Trail, and I want to cross the wash and see how far that goes. If you watched any of my videos from last fall, I guess, late winter before COVID shut everything down, gosh, it might have been even spring of this year, me and Tammy were out in the wash and I wanted to explore further, but then everything got shut down and then it got hot, so. You can also see the mountains up here. If you guys are a fan of The Bachelor or Bachelorette, this season they actually recorded at the La Quinta Resort, which is at the base of those mountains. And the wash supposedly goes there, but I have a feeling there's going to be a gate or a wall preventing me from going further. We'll find out. Down as far as the roads, the residential roads go. There's a cave up there. I don't know if you can see that. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry, trying to focus. You can't really see it. Oh well, to the naked eye, there's a cave up there. And this is the golf course that sits in the back of the La Quinta Resort. And what I'm going to do, and that's definitely closed, is walk up here. There's like a little access trail to the wash. And cross it, and then see how far I can go. This is urban exploring, or suburban exploring. I turned down another street, thinking it was where the wash access was, but it is not. So I think I turned a little bit too soon. Yeah, I found it. My second turn made it. Let's climb up here. See if I can cross at some point. I only brought one trekking pole, so I'm at half my climbing abilities. No, it's descending that's worse. Okay, oh, there is a gate. Darn it. There's a gate on both sides. Let's get closer. And it's windy. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, darn. So that's the golf course behind the resort. And there's some houses out there too, some really nice houses. They got it gated down there, they got it gated over there. And there looks like there is a trail further around. But then you hit the golf course, so who knows? Well, poo. Okay, I'm gonna go until I can cross, because I know there's some visible trails, at least on Google Maps, are unmarked, but that start on that side. So that looks like it might be a trail going up and over. You just have to get over to the other side of the wash. There's me. Hey, everybody. So we're going to try. I got to find a crossing point and get over there. So as I'm coming south back down the wash, I see there's a trail that goes back there. That's not the trail we saw from the other side. That one, like, it's on the other side of where that man is walking, and it goes straight up. I don't know which way to go. There's too many choices. Maybe so the guy doesn't think I'm following him. If he goes up that steep trail, I'll take this trail. If not, I do want to try the steep trail. It looks cool. Here it is. Yeah, look at that elevation. You just straight up. I think I'm going to do this because I'm in dire need of a good cardio workout. Because I've done nothing all summer. Although, I only have one trekking pole, so coming down is going to be a pain in the butt. Let's try it. If it's too hinky, if I think it's too hinky, I'll go back and I'll do that other trail. Let's go, peeps. First hike in the cove of the season. Getting there. I think I'm at the midway point. It is pretty steep, but since I've already gone more than halfway, I might as well just stick with it. Will be interesting coming back down. I'm on top of the world! No. That took a while to get up. Not a while, but it was an effort. Let's just put it that way. You can see all of the residential cove behind me. If you see that right there, that's that little mountain. If you see me in any of my other videos hiking in the cove, you have to always go around that mountain if you're on the right side. I'm right in the sun. And then there's a trail right there. I have to check it out. There's another one that goes straight down. That's even worse than that. I'm not taking that. But let's check out that trail for a little bit, see where it goes. So I came across, and right here, there's a trail but going off that way. There's a trail going down that way. Ooh, hello. Apparently I disturbed some birds, and there's a trail that goes up that way. This place is, I have no idea. Actually, I see part of a trail over there too. There's some nice little trails up here that they're all unmarked. So, I've got another exploration area. It'd be fun if I could drag Tammy with me. I mean, we don't even have to drive to this. We can just walk. I think the trailhead to this is maybe a half a mile from home. Nice. All right. I thought it was high time for a channel update. It's been a while. Been a hot minute. COVID put a dash in a lot of plans, but I wanted to tell you what was in my plans for the immediate future and the next year for the channel. And where to start? So this holiday we may be up in the Pacific Northwest somewhere in the Long Beach Peninsula again. And if we remember to bring things that are proper, we'll actually bring some rain gear. Maybe get some Pacific Northwest rainy hiking in. We'll see. Next spring, I would like to, and I have enough vacation time, pick up where I left off on the PCT, and just knock out the section between Warner Springs where I left off and to like Highway 74 where the Paradise Valley Cafe is. That should only be 3 days, but because of conditioning, it'll probably take me 4. I don't anticipate more than that. If I can convince Tammy to drop me off, there's an access road that goes to, and it's paved, and it goes to an unpaved access road where she dropped me off. I had to walk a mile up to the PCT, backtrack a little bit to where I camped, around a mile 118-ish, and then continue on. And hopefully that first day I can make Mike's place. But if she drops me at Warner Springs, I don't think I can make Mike's place in one day. But that's the plan. I would basically take a few days off from work and start on the weekend. But I'm torn. I don't know whether to do this in March or in April, because I know the weather can be really different. It could be blazing hot and it could be snowing. We just don't know. So the dates are still up in the air. After that, we're going to go back into Colorado for the wedding that was postponed from this year, 2020, the COVID. And I would like to do some hiking out there, but Colorado's on fire. I don't know what's not on fire right now, so that's up in the air. But there's going to be at least some adventure going on. I'm hoping for some hiking, if not in Colorado, elsewhere on that trip. On the way, if it's open, we're going to take the southerly route this time. We're hoping. I've never been to the Mesa Verde cliff dwellings. Would love to go there, and I would totally videotape when we go there. Other than that, that's just all the plans up through June. And I don't know about summer, for the rest of summer. I am going to get another America the Beautiful. Should I edit that or leave that in? I want to get another America the Beautiful pass, even though we didn't use it too much this summer, because Joshua Tree is like an hour driving distance from us. And it'd be neat to knock out some hikes there, because there's just so many trails up there too. It's crazy. But I will admit, after hiking in Washington, and I love the desert, and I love the season now that it's in season and cool enough. I love hiking out here. I love the views. But I really liked Washington. I love walking through trees. I like the moist atmosphere, the moss, the mushroom. It's just such a different world than what I'm used to. I think had I made it that far in 2019, I would have really enjoyed Oregon and Washington. Not that I don't like California. Born and raised here, but I don't know. There's something about the Pacific Northwest, you know? Anyways, that's kind of the channel update. I will continue to make other types of videos for any kind of adventures we do. You may have seen I have a lot of 78 record music videos up. That's kind of a pet project. Some of those recordings you can find elsewhere. Some, you just don't, they're gone. And once that record that I have is broken or it fades away, because it does get staticky over time and noisy, it's gone. So I am trying to record them either on my modern turntable, and my brother actually gave me, my parents had an antique Victrola. It's not a Victrola, it's an off-brand, but it's for the really early records, like from the 1920s and earlier. And I have that. Thanks, Lee, for giving that to me for an early Christmas present, early birthday. My goal with that project is to get everything recorded and put it up on YouTube, so it's up on the cloud, and it will be there forever as long as, you know, some data center doesn't crash, so people can view it if they're interested in old stuff like that. So it's kind of a pet project hobby now. And yes, I do keep some of them. The other ones I'll probably sell at a yard sale or to a collector. They're not, unless they're extremely rare, they're not worth a lot. They just aren't. But that's not what I'm in the hobby for. So bear with me with that. If you want to give it a listen, I'm putting it all on a playlist so you can just listen through. Some are better than others. Some are quite odd. But I find myself very amazed at the talented fingers of accordionists sometimes. No, the real jewels are when you come across like an old blues or an old rock and roll, or even an old country and western record from like the early times. And I do have some fun ones. I've got about 30 recorded, and I try to put a few up a week. But yeah. Anyways, before I go down another rabbit hole about something else that's non-hiking related, let's go back down there. I want to go down there, but I did tell Tammy I'd be home within like an hour and a half, 2 hours, otherwise to send the guard out for me. So I've got my Garmin on just in case, since this is unexplored territory especially. But yeah, I get to go down that steep thing again. Joy. That's gonna be, I wish I should have like a GoPro on my head so you can see me like slip and fall and face plant and give myself a dirt bath, but oh well. All right, wish me luck. You can tell you're in an unmarked trail when you find little fire rings. There's something down there too, on that lower hiking trail. That's that lower trail that I think I originally spotted. I might take that next time, because I think, it cuts off because that's in the way. I think Hold on, let me get over here. I don't know if you can see that. There's a trail that cuts up and goes up and over. This trail goes over that way, up on top. So that's just another way to the top. I tell you, I needed my second trekking pole coming down that. I had to get on my butt a few times and slide. Now, note to self, I just wanted a hand free for recording, but I think that was a dumb idea. I made it. I'm alive. I didn't face plant. My knees are gonna hurt later though. Woo.